Girl, what's going on?
Welcome. Here we are. Welcome to the Dare Show. Podcast on the Dare Show Network. Anyways, this podcast is here to dare you to look at things through a different point of view, which is my point of view. I want to sometimes somebody's cooking and it's not me, and it's not like it's some like fish or something. Like I'm in my closet. Why do I smell my neighbor's cooking? Okay, I gotta get out of here. Oh my gosh, I can't stop burping. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Speaking of food, a chef, a lover of big meats, of salt, of flavor, of hella awkwardness. Chef Anne Burrell, right? So I'm looking online. I'm not even looking online. I'm on my YouTube. I follow Rachel Ray. Rachel's new season just like kicked off like a month ago or so. And I'm on YouTube and I see Anne Burrell is married. And I was like, what the hell? So I click the video and Miss Chef Anne Burrell, they say homegirl is married to a man. I almost fell out of my bed, rolled on the floor, and drove outside. You guys, I was just like, what the hell? I'm trying to find her Wikipedia because that really shook me up. Let's read her Wikipedia. Because the last time I checked, Anne Burrell was with the woman. She was a full-blown lesbian with lesbian children. Well, some children. I'm not going to say lesbian children. With some children, right? Let me put my glasses on so I can read this statement. On her Wikipedia, Burrell released a statement to the New York Post in 2012, confirming that she had been in a relationship with her girlfriend, Chef Corinne Grievenson, for 2 years after cookbook author Ted Allen seemingly outed her on a radio show. Burrell disputed the notion that she had been outed, saying that she had not kept her sexuality a secret. In December 31st, wait, this isn't even... Girl, what? December 31st, 2012, Burrell publicly tweeted that she was engaged to Corinne Grievenson. What? But as of 2018, she was dating Stuart Claxton. On April 21st, 2020, Anne announced that she was... Oh, shit. Oh, I'm like, I am not recording. Oh my gosh, I was screwed. Excuse me. On April 21st, 2020, Anne announced that she and Claxton were engaged. The two married on October 16th, 2021. You guys, what is going on here? Let's go to her Instagram and see if they're reading her down. And Burrell. Chef Anne Burrell. Let's see what's popping, what's going on. That's her husband. Oh, wait, I was about to say, are the comments off? Nobody's talking about it. This is a total hoot. You right, it is a hoot. What the hell is going on here? Who's that? Look like a lesbian. Oh, that's a dude. That's a dude. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is on a wedding picture. More photos, please. Congratulations. I came for the photos. Oh, I don't know what that said. I didn't say that. And you're absolutely radiant and gorgeous. I cannot believe this woman got married to a man. Like, don't you have kids with the lesbian? I wish you both... Nobody's asking questions? Nobody is asking questions. Oh, okay. I love that she's straight now. It's so weird. Somebody said a bullshit comment. No, it's not. It's a very valid point. They're just wishing her love and light. By the way, I hate that phrase now. Everybody says it, and it's just like, do y'all really mean that? Or y'all just saying that just to say it? Love and light, love and light. Oh my goodness, beautiful wedding photos. I love the photos, so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful bride. Okay, let's move along. Oh, by the way, I guess Rachel went to the wedding, right? Rachel sitting there telling Anne about her wedding like Anne wasn't there. I'm just like, oh my gosh, Rachel. You know how Rachel talks so much over people, and the comments really go into Rachel with that. And Rachel, they don't tell Rachel shit because Rachel clearly doesn't know that the people are telling her, shut the fuck up when you have a guest, right? So Rachel just sitting there talking about the food. Yeah, you know, you had that cheese dip. It was so good. And then you had that brisket on the side. And you really did the damn thing at your wedding. Your wedding. You went to your wedding. You had a wedding. You were all dressed up with this man, not a woman. I was just like, Rachel, come on. Let the woman talk. She's like, but yeah. And we know Amberella got a big ass mouth. Everybody just saying congratulations. What a gorgeous wedding. Congratulations. So happy for you. It's such a beautiful day. What was someone saying? Okay, that's the venue or somebody promoting this. That's commenting on people's comments. God, you look so big. I swear, the last time I knew Amberelle, she was up there pussy popping with some pussy with her children on the side. I'm just like, what? I can't. I am screaming. Wait, is this her wedding? Okay, I guess she's not bi. I mean, I guess she's not a lesbian. She's bi these days. Anyways, let's move along. So, Miss Tina, as we know, Tina's had a really great year. Miss Tina Turner, even though she's retired. She was inducted. Okay, really, I'm in this closet and I smell food, and it smells like something like hot, and I feel like it's my kitchen, but it's not my kitchen because I have nothing on in the kitchen. But the neighbors are really cooking, which is so odd because I don't think anybody cooks around here except for me. Anyways, Miss Tina Turner. She's had a great year, even though she's retired. She's sick of y'all niggas asking her when she's coming back, because she's not. Okay? She said, I'm not coming back. And she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Does that come with money? I think you get money from that. Am I not mistaken? Is that why it's so hard to get in as a non-black person, non-white person? Because they don't want to give you the money? But anyways, Tina was inducted. Jay-Z was inducted. The Goo Goo Dolls or Goo Goo Fighter, somebody was inducted. I think LL Cool J was inducted also. I saw him and J-Lo performing. What else happened? That's all I can remember. That's all I can think of. So I just want to talk about Tina because Tina, this was a really interesting moment. I really enjoyed Tina. I'm not a huge fan of her. I don't like, listen to all of her music, all of her songs all the time, but the hits count when they count, right? So she was inducted, and Angela Bassett, I didn't know all this was going on. Angela Bassett introduced her induction, which is like a beautiful moment. The corny acknowledgements, talks, whatever. And then we had that country lady, Mickey Geisen. I think that's what her name is. Mickey Geisen. She did What's Love Got to Do With It? Which I was like, oh, that's a good look. Because Mickey's, she's had some success now. And they're acknowledging her, putting her in putting her on her big name with Tina. That's a really good look. Then I saw her and I was about to say Bruce Lee. Her and the singer Her and Nicole Kidman's husband. They did It's Only Love by Bryan Adams and Tina. It's only love when your heart has been broken. No, don't you worry. Hey, it's only love, yeah. Come on, y'all. That song goes so fucking hard. And you know what? That's another song that plays at the place I work at. They play that so many times. I'm like, was this song a hit? Because it's good. It's not better than the live version, but it's good. But I don't think this song was a hit like y'all trying to make it seem like it was. And then here we go. Miss Christina Aguilera. She did River Deep Mountain High. Now, I understand the importance of River Deep Mountain High for Tina, right? That was her first song she did solo. It was her song that made her feel like she was an actual singer and not just, the screaming shit that she was doing with Ike. She was alone. She could do it alone. She did it along with, what's his name? Phil Spector. It was a moment for her. I understand that. It's not my favorite Tina Turner song. At all. By far. At all. Tina has so much better songs and sort of important songs than River Deep Mountain fucking High. Jeez Louise. But Christina did that, and I don't think Twitter liked it so much, but I enjoyed it a lot. I was a little, Christina... It's hot and it's cold, baby. It's either really good or it's girl. Don't even take the check because it wasn't worth it. But I really enjoyed it. Christina is like really showcasing her octaves recently. I think that's sort of as we get older, let's do our octaves thing. Beyonce's been doing it. Christina's doing it. Somebody else is doing it. I don't know. But anyways, Christina did a really good job. All the fan footage is horrible. I think on Sirius, I'm going to go look on Sirius. I want to cancel my Sirius thing because I understand inflation, but why does everything have to have inflation? Like, Sirius, do you really need inflation? I've been with y'all for how long and you want to upgrade? Why don't you downgrade? Shit. My account. The price. So... I think Sirius has the actual audio or whatever. So I'll go I meant to go look at that. I'll go do it if I feel like it. But the fan footage sounded good. I listened to it like 3-4 times when I was at work. I was like, oh, this is really good. Let me play this again because I think she did a really good job. Jay-Z was nominated. Oh, Tina's speech. The fan footage is very shaky and very I can't really hear what's going on. But she was just I think she's just grateful, and she's like, people are sticking with me, even though I'm not really here, or I must have done something right, or something like that. She was holding her award. It was, a Zoom call, so it wasn't that long. It was very short and sweet, but it was completely different from what that article that she did a couple of weeks ago that we talked about. It was a little different than what I thought she was going to give, because I wasn't expecting her to give what she actually gave, because in the article she was just like, well, I've done it with Ike and that's about it, and it was just sort of like I don't really care type of feeling. So I was just like, oh, I'm shocked to see so much gratitude, because that article that she, I think she emailed in her answers to, that article was very cut dry, shady. I don't want to talk. Can y'all stop asking me these damn questions? Well, that's how I took it. But shout out to Tina. I think she put on her good thoughts wig. I wish she would get another wig. I don't really... Tina, that wig. Tina, you've been wearing that wig for 5 years now. You really gotta... Is that her real hair? Is that her real hair? Whatever. She's retired. Jay-Z was inducted. It was weird in a way. His wife wasn't there. I find that's kind of strange for this big occasion. Or maybe she didn't want it to be about her, because in a way Beyonce is a bigger artist than him. But he brought out, Ty and Kelly Rowland's husband, Tim, was there. I was like, okay, that was random. It was just, the boys' night out, I guess. It was strange to me in a way. Yeah. I don't have much to say. I wanted to look at, Beyonce was in a little video. She did a 1-second cameo. Blue was in the video. I was trying to understand what she was saying, but I couldn't really, because, Jesus. When is this coming on air, HBO? Probably, I think, at the end of the year. Oh, shit, we're almost there. One more month. Oh my god, one more month and 2021 is over, baby. Um, Jessie J, right? So, what was going on? I was listening to her Rose album, R-O-Z-E. I love some of the songs. Think about that. And then she has her easy on me. Go easy on me, baby. Shout out to Kelly. Sorry, shout out to Carrie Underwood. Second week in a row for If I Didn't Love You with Jason Aldean. Number one song, second week in a row. Second week in a row also goes to Miss Adele for Easy on Me. People are like, is it going to get a number two? It got a number two. Is it going to get number three? Probably. Shout out to them too. I was listening to, like I said, I was listening to Jessie J. So I was like, let me look and see where Jessie J is. Now, Jessie J, I went on her Instagram, and she was doing she's being a little ghetto. Hold on. Ghetto alert. She was being a little ghetto, and she was like listening. She was playing. She was singing along to some Jessie J instrumentals that people like made up. I think she did easy. Yeah, she did it easy on me. She did a bunch of her hits. I guess people, play this, and she said, "Okay, baby, give me a second." I believe she's coming back from recovery of her voice. There's something going on with her voice. We talked about this a while ago with Miss Jessie J. She had been going through like some illnesses at the end of last year, and it kind of transferred it over to this year, and her voice she's trying to rebuild her voice back up. I think she said her head voice wasn't as strong as it was. She's just like taking breaks of singing, and it's all pretty much documented on her Instagram. It's pretty incredible. It's very heartbreaking, I know. I sing a lot around my house. I think I'm a pretty good singer, and when I get sick, like I've been sick for the past like 3 or 4 months now. Well, not sick, but I'm going through something. And I've noticed the last couple of times that I have been sick, it's been like affecting my voice. So when I can't, hit my notes or sing my little songs in the car, I just get like so sad, like, oh no, my voice. Like last couple of weeks, I've been like, oh no, I don't sound so good, or I sing like I'm sounding like Miss No Shade Dorinda Clark Cole, like, oh god. Or maybe there's a little shade. Dorinda, get it together. So yeah, what do I say? So Jessie J, she's trying to rebuild her voice with her little ghetto moment, and go check out her Instagram. I think she said that last time she put out, I think it's called It's Only Love or It's Not Enough or something like that. This like disco-y cliche type song. She was like the last time she was able to sing that song or sing really well was that recording, and I think she even had trouble during that recording trying to sing. So Jessie J, she's trying to rebuild her voice. Keep her in your vocal prayers. Jessie J is a very unique voice, and her tenacity and her fierceness is very infectious and very admirable. And that girl got some booty on her. I was like, what is going on? The girl is thick. Okay, when I come back from my little break, from taking care of some bills, I'm gonna finish off with some, we got some Patty news. Oh, we got some Patty news I just read. Listen to my first sponsor. So, the song of the week is 365 by Katy Perry. Such an incredible song. If you don't know why, go listen to my first podcast while I celebrate, the first part of this week's podcast, part 1, while I celebrate Katy Perry and, what's his name? Snoop Dogg. Go listen to that. Enjoy 365. AKA the ghetto hood chick came through. Actually, 365, I think I want to hear Beyonce. Is that shade to cover it? Where is Beyonce going with this next album? So, like, Beyonce, I've enjoyed Beyonce a lot, and she shocked me the last two albums. She's very much shocked me with the content and the vocality and, the content that she's been putting out. But I'm just like, what next is she going to give us? Because she kind of sounds like she's not recording, but she says she's recording and she's making music, but it's like, are you really? Are you really? Okay, but anyways, I don't know how I got there. Oh, because I want to hear her do 365. I feel like it would be like an upgraded Sweet Dreams type thing. Or maybe just like the backgrounds in 365 reminded me of like a Beyonce-esque R&B song. I think that's what I'm trying to say. But anyways, Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered by Frank and Patti LaBelle. Now, Patti, this video finally, well, I don't want to say finally, but this video resurfaced of Patti talking about working with, quote unquote, working with Frank Sinatra, who she sang for many a time, sang some of his songs many a times. Frank Sinatra, she did this song, and it's just now being, I think I said this a couple of weeks ago, or like a couple of months ago when it actually came out. I mentioned it, but it's just now being available to be on streaming services for some strange reason, and it's just now being, on like YouTube and stuff, because I think it was like taken down or blocked for a long time. But she like released the video, and well, no, she didn't release the video. The video came up, and in the video she's talking about how she became to work with Frank, and then the song is such an interesting vocal because it's not really like her doing like jazz, like a jazz vocal. I feel like she's doing Patti, excuse me, Patti LaBelle on a she's being like the extreme vocalist, the dramatic soprano that she is. And she's just like sitting in the chair, and it's like slightly awkward. She's sitting in the chair, lip syncing to it. A pretty decent lip sync for like a Patti LaBelle standard. To Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered, which is very interesting. So then Patti also was on this magazine cover, looking beautiful, you guys, right? And it was for, hold on, it is for, what's the album? Wine Enthusiast magazine. And she collaborated with the McBride sisters, who had the Black Girl Magic wine. I think I've seen them in stores, actually. And we know this past summer, they did like a little live event for Patti's 20th anniversary of her first cookbook, La Belle Cuisine, and their like collaboration with the wine and the book celebration. And so this past week, the beautiful cover, Patti looked beautiful. Her little blonde hair, the white, I thought it was a white like dress, boobs hanging, baby. I thought it was a white dress with like a little cutoff, but it's actually a shirt, a longer shirt with like white pants. Patti looked beautiful on the cover. The content in the magazine, they didn't really talk about much. It's just, Patti loves cooking, how long Patti's been cooking, what she's having for, food for the holidays, a fun time. Same banter. What else? Oh, baby. I'm looking through stuff, and it said, I'm looking through the news section, right? And it said, Patti LaBelle to testify before Congress on Thursday. I was like, dude, what? This Thursday? That's tomorrow, baby. Well, in a couple hours. So this new, like, diabetic commercial came out, and Patty's wearing this giant ass shirt, this extreme like couture shirt, talking about diabetes. She looked great. I'm not like this. It's just very funny. But Patty always looks good, right? Come on, you guys. She always looks beautiful, delicious. She I can't remember exactly when, but I know it was like the mid '90s. I want to say it was during the birding tour, because I did see a like an article on like Jet Magazine, like a little mini clip of an article, and it was like pictured Patty. Patty fell out last week, but she went to the doctors and she's fine. And I think that was around the time, Patty talks about how She can never get the date right. And I can't really remember in the book because she did talk about it in the book. I'm gonna have to go get the book. I really am. But she talked about in the book, she was singing on tour, and she had like this strenuous schedule, and she like just passed out, and she didn't realize. She thought it was from like, yeah, the article said it was like from the lights or something, but she passed out on stage, and they took her to the hospital, and she found out she had diabetes. I want to say it was during the Burning era, but it was right after the Burning era, during like the Gems tour-ish moment in time, where she found out she had diabetes. So, she just talks about, don't let diabetes have you. You have diabetes, it doesn't have you. And I think she's just talking, she's joining the Diabetes Leadership Council for a virtual event that will convey policymakers, advocates, and healthcare professionals to explore how disparities in diabetes caregiving and technology access impact vulnerable communities, especially communities of color. And just bringing awareness and trying to make things better, I guess, for people with diabetes. And I think in the commercial, she was talking about a certain form of way of checking your blood sugar, I believe. It was a new form. And she was like, I've been using it for a year and it's great. You guys need to get on it. It's, a better technology than pricking your thumb every time. So shout out to Patty and shout out to that moment. I came across this article, Culture. Wait, what's the name of? On Billboard. I came across this article on Billboard. And unfortunately, the Billboard has like this sideshow, but the sideshow was in Spanish, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and read the subtitles for 20 minutes. I'll come back another time. But excuse me, I'm trying to look up the name. Cultura Clash. They just talk about stuff, I guess. But one thing they did bring up was men writing female anthems, right? We know the music industry is not so beautiful sometimes for women. Even though I enjoy women's music. It's just a thing for me. It's not like anything, personal. I'm not saying I connect more with them, but, I grew up with women. I've seen women be powerful and amazing and raise children and be, business owners and businesswomen and families and housewives and take care of shit. And yeah, I've seen it. So I guess that's maybe why I connect with like, female artists, or I love the female voice so much and how dynamic it actually really is. But men writing female anthems is so interesting because it's like, where do you pull from that? I don't know. It's like, I kind of understand, going on a tangent about something, but it's like, I guess you're just writing from experience of things you see. Like I said, like I've lived, like I guess they're just taking my place as a person who's lived and watching these things happen and just being creative and expressing their creativity during their writing. And it's weird and it's interesting. So one of the people on the little show, they were like, I want to be around men that are feminist men, that are advocating for women. But some of the detailed songs, the lyrics in these songs are so interesting. And some of the songs are written, there's like one woman on the writing list or two women on the writing list and like 3 or 4 men. So it's interesting, or it's not. Or something like Babyface. They gave us a long, 75 song list. Some of the songs I didn't agree with being like women anthems. Or I didn't agree with, men being prominent on writing. Some of them I didn't agree, but the ones I did, Before He Cheats by Miss Carrie Underwood. Is the album Almost Diamond, or is the song Almost Diamond? The album is Almost Diamond. I think the song is like 7 million, and I think the album is 9 million. Some hearts. Written by men. Irreplaceable. Written by Neo, right, you guys? Remember that happened in his demos online. Neo also wrote like Discipline, Miss Independent. So it's all interesting. I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. Written by a man. Control. Now, the thing about Janet Jackson, the Janet Jackson songs, they put like Where If was on there. What have you done for me lately? But I feel like Janet kind of wrote If the way Terry or Jimmy, the way Jimmy explains it. I feel like Janet wrote that. But Control. I wouldn't per se Control being, even though, I don't know. The thing that's the other thing that is so interesting and so fascinating. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis writing these sexual, or being co-writes on these sexual songs that Janet has written, or that are on Janet, My Need, If, Go Deep, all these, it's like, and these are from like a woman's perspective, so it's very interesting. Or maybe because, she's singing it, you take it as a woman's perspective. That could be it also. But I'm just like, it's so fascinating how these two guys, wrote these nasty songs with their quote unquote little sister. I'm not like insinuating anything, but their quote unquote little sister. It's so fascinating. And songs like Control, What Have You Done For Me Lately? Even though they're on there, I think they just got it for the money. I don't know. And they're very much co-written. It's weird. Come on, you guys. You gotta say it's weird. Single Ladies with Dream and Beyonce. Not Gonna Cry with that whole Waiting to Exhale album. Like, girl, what? Excuse me? Babyface, are you a woman now? Like, how did this happen? Not Gonna Cry. Excuse me. Exhale was on there. Even though some that they are very like love songs, like Patty's My Love. Patty's what's that song on there? Love. Oh God. My Love, Sweet Love. But then there's Love Is Always Supposed to Be Something Beautiful to Me. I guess that's from like anybody's perspective. But you still have all these women singing it. Not Gonna Cry. What does that say? Pretty Girl Rock. I did not know. Okay, Pretty Girl Rock had a long list of men on them, and I don't think Carrie Hilson's name was on there. He Wasn't Man Enough, written by LaShawn Daniels, Harvey Mason Jr. Like, how did that happen? Express Yourself by Madonna. Child. Madonna, have a seat. Girl on Fire. I think a lot of men were on that, on the list. Don't Start Now by Dula Peep. A lot of men wrote that. What do you guys think? I find it's weird. I do find it weird. That these hits by these women, Man, I Feel Like a Woman by, that was with her husband and her. This was only two people. Cash that check though. I think that's it on the list. Yeah, that was it. Very interesting. So I want to let me know what you think about it. I do find, like I said, I find it weird. It's fascinating. It's weird, and it's successful uncomfortably in a way. Yeah. I want to end on this beauty skin note, right? So, actually, I'm not. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go. I want to thank you so much for listening to the Dare Show podcast. And on that note, I'm going to get out of here. If you want to follow me, please leave a comment on my YouTube. What you think? What are your thoughts on some of these things? YouTube's up always. I don't always like posting to Instagram. Like, it'll take me forever to post to Instagram, but I'll get there eventually. It's My Love Money tonight. Thank you so much for listening. I'll be back next week, and we could talk some more about whatever else is going on in the music industry world. I know the Grammys are coming up, the American Music Awards are coming up, so Cardi B is hosting them, which I find so weird. All these people were Cardi B for, excuse me, all these people were Cardi B for Halloween. Now she's hosting this award show. It's funny. Um, be back next week on the Dare Show podcast.